We all have that one friend we don't talk to anymore. But why? What happened? Was it something we said? Something they didn't? Or did life drift us apart? And here's the question we don't ask enough. Is it okay not to talk to them anymore? That they became a memory instead of a presence? Gojo and Geto were the closest of friends. They laughed, fought, and dreamed side by side. They were supposed to be unbreakable, but they weren't. And maybe that's what makes their story so haunting. Not because it ended in betrayal, but because it ended at all. This video isn't just about two sorcerers. It's about what happens when people grow in different directions and why that happens. We'll answer all that in this video. And trust me, you don't want to miss that. Hey, I'm Nathan Payne, and I break down anime one lesson at a time.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. We are the strongest after all. I mean, that's why Tengen asked for us specifically, right? What is it?
You know, Satoru, I've been meaning to say this for a while. I think you should really stop being so full of yourself.
Huh?
When does a friendship start to feel like family? Gojo had talent. Geto had clarity. They weren't just strong, they made sense. Together, they believed they could change everything. They carried the same mission, the same pain, the same purpose. But even the best pairings don't stay the same forever. They joked less. Missions got heavier. Therefore, the weight they carried together slowly started to pull them apart. Sometimes, people don't break apart. They stop fitting where they used to belong. Back then, I had a friend who felt like home. We played Minecraft for hours, and we played football like we were chasing the World Cup. It was simple, but it felt like forever. I never questioned it. Why would I? The deepest bonds don't always start with a promise. Sometimes they just happen. And that's what makes them feel unbreakable. Until they start to shift.
Rico, let's go home. Rico?
What happens when you change, but your friend doesn't? Rico's death shattered their faith in the world. Gojo responded by growing stronger, protecting the weak at all costs. But Geto couldn't keep protecting people who created curses in the first place. He said, "At least curse users are honest." Gojo didn't argue. He just froze. Therefore, that moment became their real turning point. They stood on the same path, but they no longer saw the same world. And when your truth changes, even the people you love can start to feel far away. In high school, we started drifting too. I got serious about discipline, training, thinking, and structure. He wanted freedom, to enjoy life. We weren't mad. We just couldn't meet in the middle anymore. Sometimes growing up doesn't mean outgrowing someone. It just means outgrowing the version of the world you once shared. If this video resonates with you, please take a second to subscribe. 99% of people watching aren't subscribed. It's free and only takes 3 seconds. Thank you. Now let's continue.
Do you think you're the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest?
Just what are you trying to say?
If I were able to become you for a moment, this foolish idea would become a lot more grounded and real, don't you think? I've made my decision. Now it's just a matter of doing the best I can to achieve it.
Can you lose someone without a fight or a goodbye? Eventually, Geto left, but the real goodbye came much earlier. It was in the silences, the unsaid things, the missed chances. Gojo could have tried to stop him. Maybe he wanted to. But deep down, he knew Geto had already left long before that day. Therefore, when they finally stood face to face again, there was no hatred, only grief. Sometimes the hardest part of growing up is realizing you still care, but you can't walk beside them anymore. I don't remember our last real conversation. There was no closure, just less laughter, shorter replies. And then one day, silence. We didn't say goodbye. We just stopped knowing how to reach each other. Not every friendship ends with a big moment. Sometimes it fades with small ones, and that still counts as a loss.
Satoru. Long time no see.
It's really him.
Why does remembering someone hurt even when they're still alive? Geto died. But even in death, Gojo couldn't let go. He carried his body with care. And when he faced that body again, reanimated, desecrated, Gojo didn't show anger. He showed sorrow. Therefore, the pain wasn't just from loss. It was from memory. The boy who once stood beside him now existed only in flashbacks, alive in his mind, gone from his world. Sometimes I scroll through our old messages. They're filled with jokes, plans, and memories. We were so close once. Now, it feels like someone else's life. He's not gone. He's just not here. A person doesn't have to leave this world to become a memory. Sometimes distance writes that story for you.
Good night or not, it's time for you to wake up already. How long are you going to let it keep using you, Sukaru?
Some friends stay, but some don't. That's the truth. No one teaches you. Gojo and Geto didn't stop loving each other. Therefore, their story wasn't a failure. It just couldn't go on. Friendship isn't always forever, but it's always real. Sometimes people grow apart because they grow up. And that's not a tragedy, that's life. You can miss someone and still move forward. You can love someone and still let go. Because sometimes letting go, it is the kindest thing we can do. We all have that one friend we don't talk to anymore. And maybe that silence isn't where something ended. Maybe it's where we began becoming who we're meant to be.
You want to talk about trust? I didn't think I had any of that left in me after everything I've been through.
Tell me, do you have any last words?
I never held any hatred for those in Jujutsu High School. I just couldn't wear a heartfelt smile while living in this world.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you'll love how Freyren changed thousands of lives, and how it could change yours too. See you in the next one. Goodbye.